family, I'm your host 𝐿𝐸𝐻, and thank you so much for joining me on another exciting episode of Talk the Talk, where we inspire, motivate and proudly empower women in the motor industry. Now, before I go on, I just want to apologize in advance. I'm just getting over the flu, so my voice might crack up here and there. Please forgive me. So, our guest for today's episode is a true inspiration in the industry, and she's also one of the semi-finalists for the 2023 MOT initiative. She has successfully climbed the corporate ladder, starting from humble beginnings and reaching the prestigious position of dealer principal. She uses her position to constantly uplift her team by providing constant motivation and support. Now, before I even talk about her unwavering belief in delivering, good customer service, I just want to mention that Lavonne has been by my side before day one of this initiative. I also want to mention that she's such a huge pillar of support in my life and in my motoring journey. Like I said, her unwavering belief in delivering the finest customer experience is evident from the moment visitors step into the dealership until they drive away in their brand new vehicle. I'm genuinely thrilled to have her join us today as we dig deeper into her remarkable story and learn from her exceptional skills. Now, Lavonne has been on the show before when we had very few followers, and I just decided to bring her back so that we can use her powerful voice, or utilize that powerful voice like we've done before, to inspire, to uplift, to empower the women in our community and the women that want to join our community. So without further ado, let's get to know Lavonne Davis, the dealer principal from Lindsay Saker VW Edenvale, which is also part of the Motors Group. And as always, this interview is proudly brought to you by 𝐼𝐶 Solutions, MFC and Avo by Nedbank. Hello, Lavonne.
Hi, Dish.
Gosh, you are such a ball of energy. You really are. I literally needed energy drinks before you came here because, as I said earlier to the camera, I have no voice. But
no, you've got a lot of voice. You don't. We just need to see you, and we know who you are. You've been around for many years. Not giving away your age, obviously. But you've been around for many years. Don't worry about that voice, darling. We know the face.
Lavonne, thank you once again. Firstly, congratulations on reaching the semi-finals again, and who would have even disputed that you belong there? Because I mean, we only get to recognize 180 women for the year out of 6,000 women that are nominees, and 82,000 women that works in our trade. So well done.
Thank you very much. Thanks to you. And thank you so much. Because it wasn't for Talk the Talk, I wouldn't be here.
Look at Lavonne, let's, as I said earlier on off air, that you've been coming and lending us your voice, but I think the first time you were here, we had 6,000 followers. The second time, 28,000. Now we're on 62,000 with different platforms, and we are posting to all different social media platforms.
Congratulations.
Thank you,
That is
Lavonne.
such an amazing achievement.
Thank you.
I know it's taken a lot of hard work, but well done. You deserve it.
Thank you, Lavonne. So now I want to introduce my friend to the rest of our followers. So please tell us who you are, how did this journey begin, and what are you doing right now?
Well, I think there's quite a couple of people that already know my story. And for those of you that don't know it wasn't supposed to be that way. It was completely accidental that I got into it. I went through a bit of a bad time in my life, and at that stage thought that I would just kind of try and sell cars. I mean, we're talking 25. I know the last time we spoke, or the first time we spoke, it was 25 odd years, but I'm going to still stick with it.
Let's stick with it.
It's still 25 odd years. And, and a lot has changed since then, obviously, in the motor industry, and selling a car isn't as easy as what it was those days. But because of my circumstances at the time, I decided to just try something. I just finished with my architecture and really just needed a break, just to take a step back and decide what I wanted to do with my life at that stage. And went into a dealership, started selling a couple of cars, and yeah, 25 odd years later, here I am, and I wouldn't change it for anything in the world.
Absolutely, and you're really good at what you do. So, but what encouraged you to work in the motor industry? What gave you that grit? Because even back then, I mean, it's still difficult. We still face discrimination. It's still a very male-dominated field. We're seeing the woman come to the forefront. We're seeing this transformation happening, but the discrimination and the gender inequality is still there. Hence we still have the platform. So what encouraged you to stay or to join the industry way back then and stay in it with those challenges?
Yeah, so exactly that. It was a challenge. I love challenges, and I love goals, and I love pushing myself to the limit. And once I've achieved something, I like going further and achieving more and doing more. And when I joined so many years ago, it was extremely male dominated. I mean, there was really, really no women in the industry at all. As a matter of fact, I think I kind of started by making tea, you know. That's where it really started. And when I realized what I was actually capable of doing once I had put the effort in, and once I had changed my mindset, I realized that I can do this. And I'm no different to anybody else. And that achievement of that goal and that challenge, and me saying that what makes me different to anybody else, and what makes them different to me, and then that it almost becomes, I wouldn't say it's a fight, but it becomes something where you realize, but I have my voice, and it is as powerful as anybody else's out there. What I don't know, I learn. And I think that is exactly what got me to where I am still today.
Absolutely. Now, Lavonne, I usually ask our new guests that have just gotten to learn about our platform or joining our platform, you know, what do they think about this platform? But I can't ask you that question because you have been part of this platform from its foundation stages. So I'm going to kind of change up that question a bit and ask you, how do you feel about the fact that we've evolved to the extent where when we started, there was just a bunch of women advocating for each other, but we have so many men now, and very prominent men, CEOs, MDs in the motor trade, that have joined forces with us, standing in solidarity, you know, with us to, you know, to promote us and to encourage us.
And to support us,
What has this evolution been like for you, witnessing this, being part of it, and just observing? How do you feel about that?
But you know, it takes me back to right to the beginning where we still said, or where I still said, give it a chance. Don't just walk away from it because it's male dominated. Give it a chance. And exactly what you say, we started off with a very small bunch of ladies. And if there's one thing I've learned about women, is that women support women.
Absolutely.
And that's exactly what happened. So we became bigger and bigger. Our little group started growing and growing. And the people out there, women and men, saw that. And they saw how strong we became. And they saw how we take on challenges and we turn it into success. And that is probably why we have all these men that are wanting to join us and that are supporting us, because they are seeing that we might be bringing a different sort of tenderness to it. But it's working, isn't it?
Absolutely, Lavonne. It just, by you saying that, it just literally takes me you know, I'm just backtracking a bit. So I went into Lavonne's office when I did not even have a platform, and at that point in time, not many OEMs would give me vehicles to drive, and she's like, Desh, come to my dealership, take a car, drive it, test it, and you know what, even if it's going nowhere, that article, I'm here to support you. And now I have 29 OEMs that are having cars parked in my yard to write about them. But that's the encouragement and the faith that Lavonne had in me, and that's the faith and the encouragement and upliftment you should show as females to your colleagues and to females that are trying to. So thank you. I'm going to use this opportunity to say thank you to Lavonne for believing in me. Thank you for that. Because you might have paid it forward to me many years ago. I am paying it forward to thousands of women in the motoring industry, and without you, they would have, in the beginning, they would still be me.
They would still be me too, I promise you that much.
But it's just what we do for each other as females, and here's the example. Lavonne, when I met you with another brand, I'm not going to mention names, beautiful brand as well, your blood is still blue. I've given a clue away. Your blood is still blue. How do you feel about now representing the VW brand?
Huge change.
Okay.
So the motoring business is the automobile associations. That's what it's about. So the gist of it doesn't change, but it's amazing how different OEMs do things differently. I absolutely have to tell you that it was, first of all, let me say it was a very big change for me. It was a very different change, but I love the German engineering. I love the quality that Volkswagen actually brings to the table. I'm a very proud Volkswagen driver right now, and the support. The support of the OEM. So even though I went from one Motors to another Motors, I transferred within the Motors group, which I'm very proud to say Motors has been very good to me.
Absolutely. And to me too, thank you, Motors.
And they are very proud supporters, by the way, of empowering women. Extremely. Absolutely. They have been putting a lot more women into the industry, which I'm very, very proud of.
With the Yes program as well.
Correct. Yes. So yes. So they've been absolutely great to me, but I must say that the Volkswagen brand has made me change my opinion of exactly that. You know, we seem to think Volkswagen is a Polo, but it's not. It's so much more than that. And the Germans really do care. They're hard on us. But let me tell you one thing, you do it right the first time round.
Absolutely, absolutely. I mean, I've got 3 VWs parked in my yard right now, yours included. So no, the German way of doing things is tough.
Correct.
But they get things right, and they're very big on quality.
Very.
And with the brand, there's something for everyone. Listen, I don't work for VW, just making that clear, but it's a great brand. So Lavonne, back to you and empowering women. What is your management style like?
I'd like to think I'm unique.
I have a lot to say, but I'm just going to be quiet.
I don't want to maybe delve in it too much, because I think the people that know me know how I do it. But I do believe that my staff come first. I am nothing. I am nothing. My dealership is nothing. The dealerships that I've worked at over all these years are absolutely nothing without the staff. So it's irrespective of what your role is in a building. At the end of the day, we're one family, we're one team, and we're under one roof. So yeah, it's very important for us to care about each other, and that's why I say to you, my staff come first. Customers will come through if the staff are good.
Right. Look, Lavonne, you have been an example to me too. You have had, I mean, we all bubbly and smiling all the time, and you also sometimes on your social media pages, and the big smile is there, but we face personal challenges, and you've been an example to me as well throughout the 8-9 years that I know you, that even though we cannot sometimes leave our problems at home, it's so important to rest and to take the time for your mental stability. How important is a healthy mental state of mind in the workplace, and how do you support your staff through their problems? Because wow, Lavonne, you look like you do it with such ease. You
not
really
always.
do.
No, it's not always that easy. You know what? If everybody cares about each other, it's actually very easy because you don't have to put the effort in. If I care about what one person is going through right now, I will automatically want to ask them about it tomorrow.
Yeah.
If they are happy to come to work, and if they are healthy to come to work, and if they, I mean, we spend so many hours there. So to me, it is important that I know that your family at home know that you are safe when you are at your family at work.
Yeah.
So it's actually a very natural, maybe perhaps I should say more natural for a woman, but for me, I can't do this on my own. So to invest that little bit of extra interest into the person to find out how they are doing, and I think, you know what, it makes me extremely proud knowing that my people can come to me and speak to me openly, irrespective of what it's about.
Yeah, I know that.
Irrespective.
Listen, Lavonne, I mean, I'm not making any comparison between myself and Oprah or Ellen DeGeneres, but I know that when Ellen DeGeneres bowed out gracefully after 19 years, she had one friend that was a return visitor, Jennifer Aniston, that was there for every single season, and it seems like it's going in the same direction right here. But I just believe that your voice is so powerful, and I would say I've done more than 1,000 interviews to date in 3 years, and 70% of the females know you. They know you, they've heard of you, and it's absolutely you know what, your personality, your kind and heart and your generosity is so contagious, and it's absolutely amazing, and that is why I always have you back here. But having said that, you have a powerful voice, and I want you to use this next question as, I just want you to use it or utilize the opportunity of this next question to give these ladies that are facing discrimination still today, give them some hope and give them some encouragement. Has there been discrimination that you have faced in the past, and how did you respond to it?
Transparency. So I think I've made it very clear of what I like and what I dislike, and I've made it very clear of where I want to go in life. I've never hidden it. What I am here, I am at home, I am with my friends, I am with my colleagues. When I walk into a boardroom where I'm the only woman, and thank God, I can honestly say that there are more and more women coming in, so I'm not the only one sitting there anymore. But right through this whole journey that I've taken, I've been extremely transparent about what I will and what I won't accept. So when I get shut down because of my voice, I raise it louder. I stand the ground, and I make my points, and I make sure that people understand that the voice is coming from 25 plus years of being in this industry. So yes, I have something to bring to the table, and I will make sure that people hear it. Absolutely. So exactly what you're saying, don't be afraid. We're no different. And don't get scared, because we're not scared. We're not scared when we walk around. We're not scared with our friends. We're not scared when we're doing our jobs. We know what we're doing, right? So why on earth would a person feel like you're anything different when you're sitting in a boardroom full of men? The only difference is I'm wearing lipstick and you aren't. That's it. Right. My brain is just as good as yours, baby.
Absolutely. Look, Lavonne, I mean, I really could go on and on with listening to you, and I think you have so much more advice and all around personally.
You're never going to stop me from speaking. Sorry, I've got a lot to say.
And I really do wish that we could, just engage more on this platform, and we probably will in the next decade, 2 decades.
Yes.
But Lavonne, I just want to ask one last question. What advice would you like to give to young girls and women that want to join the trade?
I'm going to go back to what I said. We are a powerful force.
Yeah.
The difference is we have a tender, gentle side to the people out there. So where you and I will care more about somebody else, other people don't necessarily do that, and different genders don't always do that. But as a woman, we've got so much more to bring to the table than just an income statement.
Absolutely.
Or than just a piece of paper with writing on it, or facts. We see things from different views. We take different angles, and the challenges make us stronger.
Absolutely.
So you're going to have moments where you're going to, I don't say fail, but where we're going to make mistakes, and we use that to make us stronger again. So as a woman, I think it is absolutely amazing that there are all these platforms and all these opportunities for us to go and change the world.
Absolutely.
And that's how I see it.
Absolutely.
We can change the world.
Definitely.
Just by being us.
Lavonne, I want to take this opportunity, and I know I've said this off air many times. It's no secret that you and I are actually not just colleagues, we are friends, we are very good friends. And you know, many women have become close to this movement, but you're not close to the movement, you are close to me as a person. So I want to take this opportunity to say thank you. Thank you for everything you do for me, for my platform, for my team, and just being there, Lavonne. It means so much to me that I can just go back to basics and go back to the foundation and know that Lavonne was there. And I said this to someone earlier on, don't look at Lavonne as this bubbly person that's, you know, that's such a energetic person. She is tough, because Lavonne is also my biggest critique.
I am.
Biggest. Oh my God. There's a time where it went 6 months I never spoke to her because she criticized me, and I love it. I
was honest.
You were honest. I could only grow from what she had told me. So,
but saying that, we have taught each other a lot.
Absolutely.
Over the years.
So Lavonne, thank you.
I thank you too.
Thank you.
Thank you, Desh. Just shows you can't do it on your own, right?
Absolutely not.
There you
Absolutely
go.
not. And I think we can grow from criticism.
Yes.
It is so important for us to take the good with the bad.
Yeah.
And to just be there for each other and champion for each other. And you do that, my God, your staff loves you. Like literally, people that know you, it's phenomenal. Really it is. Stay the way you are, never change. And just be the wonderful fireball that you are.
And grow.
Yes.
Always put that next goal in place.
Absolutely.
100%.
Thank you, Lavonne.
Thank you, Desh. Thank you, guys.
So ladies, in light of everything that Lavonne and I discussed, I just want you to know that, as she said, it's really not impossible to achieve what you want. And I actually want to just leave you with these 2 quotes that reminds me of Lavonne. Always do your best. What you plant now, you will harvest later. And also another quote, success is walking from failure to failure with no loss of enthusiasm. And I think we both started our journey in the same mannerism, and we are continuing. So ladies, you are capable of achieving greatness beyond your imagination. Each day presents a fresh opportunity for you to tap into your inner potential, overcome obstacles, and pursue your dreams. Remember that every step forward, no matter how small, brings you closer to your goals. Embrace the challenges that comes your way, for they are the stepping stones to your success. Remember, the secret of getting ahead is actually getting started. So believe in yourself, stay determined, and never underestimate the power you hold within. You have the strength to accomplish extraordinary things. So go out there and make your mark on the world. I actually just want to leave you with another quote from my guru. His name is Satguru. Suffering is not a choice, but how you handle it is. So with that being said, I'm going to ask Lavonne to help me end off my quote, which she told me to keep from the beginning of these earrings. I would like to remind you that the question should never be, who's going to let me? It should always be,
who's going to stop me?
there we go.